Hey, welcome back, y'all. Stizzy here with Master Detectives Archives Raincoat Plus. And yes, I am determined to say that every time, beginning every single episode here, just so I get the practice in. I can learn or I can memorize the name. I think I pretty much got it now. But we're here for the clock tower where a murder has occurred. It is reportedly was reportedly committed by the Nail Man, because the murder itself seemed to follow the MO of the nail, or to follow the Nail Man's MO, and this young boy, whose name is simply Boy, his father was arrested and suspected to be the Nail Man because he was walking around the tower with a hammer, but the boy says he was just here to repair the tower, so we need to go inside and check out the room where the murder occurred and see if we can find any clues. Gotta walk all that way up. I mean, it's...
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
Alright, we're going. Jeez. Easy for you to say, Shinigami. Just float up.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
There's no other option.
You can do it, Master!
She's kind of bossy and supportive.
I see a suspicious door!
It's the only door we've come across.
The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry it up!
That doesn't mean I want to see any more.
Yeah, they were all burn victims, so that's
To be honest,
probably one of the most heinous ways to be
until
killed.
I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant. What is this? Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together.
How can she push me?
As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation.
Well, she didn't mean me be so crass, but she has a
Also,
point.
Any clues you find during your search will be recorded by yours truly. It will all materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
I don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
You are so naive. for the criminal you're catching. That place is suspicious.
I don't know if I would have sympathy, per se, for a serial killer dying, but... Well, I know I wouldn't, but... Yeah, like with the case with the Zilch dying right after solving the labyrinth last time, with the Express case, it's a matter of actually catching him and bringing him to justice, hearing his testimony, and having him actually confess his crime instead of just dropping dead and it's like, okay, well, that's it. It's like, prosecute him first and then execute him if you want to. Okay, investigation. Inspect the investigation marker to gather information to solve the case. New solution keys can be acquired by advancing the investigation. Okay. Investigation! Okay, well, this is a rather
Yep, it's a corpse.
disturbing room. Yes, thank you, Sherlock.
I guess I'll have to search the body, huh?
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the victim. This is definitely a real corpse and not a doll. I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details. But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
It looks like a rope burn. The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled. A victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of times.
So she was killed by strangulation? The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out. They didn't investigate at all! They got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it!
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge.
Dang it! Every time. I want auto on because I don't have to sit here and press the button every time someone finishes speaking, but when a little blur, notice like that pops up, it just, it immediately comes down. Let's check the doll on the wall first.
There are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand. Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the Nailman.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you, or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nailman is pinned by countless nails.
But why would the culprit go through so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
Or maybe it's the real Nailman. Now I'm scared. I told you I'm not good with occult and horror stuff. Oh.
Oh, the irony. A ghost being afraid of the occult.
So this is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for someone to fit through.
No, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus operandi.
According to the Peacekeeper report, the shutters were already closed at the time of discovery. So they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
No, I don't think it's a password. Hey, there's a latch on the left side. I think I can move it. All right, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted. It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if you tried climbing down, there's nothing to hold on to out there. You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really suspicious here. It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here. What's that sound? Oh, it's locked again.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters? You want to be friends with them?
No, that's not it. Now it won't go down. I get it. This shutter stops once it goes all the way up. But when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight. And if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it. You're really fixated on these shutters.
It's because it's gonna
I'll
be
make that a
big!
solution key for you, just in case you open a shutter shop one of these days.
Shutters are us.
There's something under the window.
What's that? Did you find something interesting?
The bottom of the window is wet.
Maybe some rain got in when you opened the window earlier.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls. No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too? These two are lined up and nailed together. Huh? What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll. On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
This is suspicious. You should remember this.
There are scuff marks on the nails driven into the dolls. What could that be? Was there a thread connecting those two nails? Maybe.
I see.
Huh. I had a crazy thought. This may be totally off base, but maybe the shutter was open and maybe there was a rope tied around those two nails with those dolls and somebody used that to pull themselves up. I don't know. Just spitballing. It's something you would have... The killer would have had to set up beforehand if he indeed did that to climb through the window.
What's up?
Why are you staring at a wooden box?
No.
I thought there might be a clue related to the case. It's covered in dust and there's no evidence it was moved. It's probably not relevant, right? Right. Let's look up somewhere else. Oh, okay. I guess it's really not connected. Is there anything in the corpse, else with the corpse I can investigate? I guess not. Are you already bored? Gosh, you just couldn't wait to get up here earlier.
This is the only door in the room. The lock is broken. They say the door was locked from the inside when the body was discovered. That must mean the Peacekeepers broke the lock to get inside. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted. This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Hey, why is the keyhole plugged?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper with it. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside.
Interesting. The door in the clock tower was locked?
That should be enough.
Maybe that's all the investigating I can do.
And that's a wrap.
End investigation. Investigation can be ended once you're finished examining everything. Feel free to stop whenever. Okay, before I do that though, I gotta go check on something real quick. I'll just be a minute. Okay, I apologize for that. Had a kind of an emergency. I won't go into any details, but yeah, kind of had to rush out of here. Okay, I guess that's
That should do
everything
it for the investigation for now.
in the investigation.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is a locked room mystery. It's an impossible crime. The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked. Woohoo! It's a locked room mystery. So cute.
Cute?
What are you doing?
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Anyway, let's leave before the peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
Finished. Okay. Guess we can't investigate any more things in here. Any of the clues.
Speaking of which, what's this ladder over here?
It probably leads to the bell.
Should we take a look?
Probably the gears, the mechanism for the
Doesn't seem
clock.
to be anything suspicious about it.
I think that kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so that's the clock. Was he about to head back home after fixing it? Or maybe he was just about to start fixing it.
Probably doesn't matter either way. Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now.
Oh, I guess we don't get to go up there and explore? Lame.
Oh, it's you.
Over here!
Huh? What's the matter?
What's up? Find a body or something?
Is that all she thinks about?
Over here!
What am I saying? Of
San
course.
Francisco?
Where did he... Oh, he went through the hole in the
Over
fence.
here. Are you keeping up, Master?
Where are you leading me?
While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building. And I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
What? The culprit?
I'm not sure. Let's check. There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall. But it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers. They could be loafers. But the footprints seem strange.
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with a wall-facing man now? First the nail man, and now this! It's a phantom party!
And the end right under that window. Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
Wait, you can see footprints along the wall?
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. At the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
In that case, I'll remember it for you.
I think that's a very big clue. There were suspicious footprints facing the wall in the grassy area behind the clock tower. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, my rappelling up the side of the tower theory is not looking so crazy anymore. Or maybe rappelled down, who knows?
You can find the real culprit?
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. I'll find a way.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks, too.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it. The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it. My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights. He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower, but he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
A fear of heights. He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training.
Yeah, your training.
I'm getting better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
How do you even pretend to think? Just sit there and put on the thinker's pose and just pretend it, because you'd have to think of something. According to the watchmaker's son, his father is afraid of heights. Well, if the culprit did indeed rappel up or down the tower,
Hear noise outside.
that
I hear
might
talking.
roll him out.
Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
If all the Peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
What?
Dad's afraid of heights, so there's no way he could kill someone in a clock tower.
Truly-
I really need to find a way to prove his innocence. But there isn't enough information yet. Yeah, what should I do? Okay. I hope his dad's innocent too, but you never know. Oh, an amethyst memory shard. This is completely rusted. There's a lock on it, and it doesn't seem like there's a way through. Why don't you just go "Grrr," kick it down? No, that's right. Said the same thing on the other side. Oh, now I have 5 cups. Peacekeepers still seem to be out, but there looks like new ones coming onto the scene.
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
That's a downright normal sounding name for this game. Besides Japanese ones.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
You gotta turn it on.
Hurry and wake up. Everyone, listen closely.
Ah.
It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers.
Okay, they're like 12 feet away. You don't have to use that anymore.
Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. Which means capture anyone that even appears suspicious. They may still be nearby. Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that. The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
Poor dude on megaphone duty.
To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested. We should even consider a public execution.
Public execution? We are so back.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
Now that would be bad though. If his dad was innocent and got executed.
He doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
I know a secret way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Is it weird we still don't know his name yet? The boy's name?
Please.
Once you pass through here, you'll be in Ginma District. Please help my dad. Yeah, I'll be sure to bring you some good news. Okay, oh, yawning. First hiccups, no yawning. Okay, I'll be waiting. I'm not saying it's relevant to the case or anything. It's just a little strange we haven't heard his name yet. Okay.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
I'm not into that. Life's full of these little coincidences and quirky things.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow, get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? We can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues. If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Probably the one with all the plants across the street.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
I wonder if we can choose to hire her or go solo.
Alara, please, help me!
If Master is vowing to show respect, I guess I'd better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
It's not a bow, you just splat yourself on the floor.
You're 30 minutes later than expected. So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
What is that, interest?
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So rootless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 yen, got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective. I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
Paying you that much, you're not even gonna
You
finish
are
the
one
assignment?
who's asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support.
Actually, he asked you
You may
too.
be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course, I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either. Talk about a triple threat!
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
Okay, you tell us not to trust your
Detective must always
your
prioritize solving
judgment?
crimes.
In that case, why am I hiring you?
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDOs.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Alara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering... Is this Alara person a man or a woman?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Oh, right.
You
could
must
just
have
ask.
But then again, I also don't really care.
Then why'd you ask?
Finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Ginma district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible. But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage?
Where the first
You
murder
mean the
occurred?
church?
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Alara, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Okay, well, looks like we'll have to head back there, and I finally gathered the rest of the Master Detectives for the meeting or briefing or whatever the chief wants to do. And then after that, look into the past murder cases tied to the Nailman and see if we can find any patterns and get any ideas of who the potential suspects might be. But that's going to be it for this one, and hope you're enjoying this. I'm really starting to get into this game. It's a lot of fun. It captures a lot of the spirit of the Danganronpa series that I so loved. And I love good mysteries. What can I say? I love them. And this one's shaping up to have some pretty good ones. So, and next time, look forward to all of that, seeing what the chief says, and seeing what we find out from all the old murder, old. What am I trying to say? All the other sites where the supposedly Nailman crimes occurred. And go from there. Gather clues for the next mystery labyrinth, so we can nail down this guy. Okay, I swear I'm not gonna make that joke anymore. At least not on purpose. So, all right, I'll see you all next time. Take care.